Hi, I'm Tanya, and I want to show you how I'm using automations to send you these messages, how I've added automations to my business so that I can still talk to you in a timely fashion and still remember to follow up. And yet I only have to build it once, and then it is running through the process all on its own. And this is what we can do for your business. So let me show you some of the back end of what I've done so you can see and start thinking about how you can do this in your own business. So first, I use a tool called Go High Level or High Level. It is an all-in-one marketing tool that I have built my entire business on. In fact, I am a white label reseller of this system, which means that there are people smarter than me that are actually developing the software and the code and everything that makes this work. I just make sure that I understand how to use it and implement it best for your business. So I provide you with the best support possible. In this system, it is an all-in-one marketing system. So it has the CRM or the relationship management system that keeps all of your contacts updated. You can have all of your customer lists, your leads, all of that client information. You can have it all in one place. It has the scheduling links so that you can have calendars based on when you're available, when you want to have certain types of meetings, works like the Calendly or Acuities of the world. You can do social media scheduling. You can host and build websites, funnels, forms, surveys. You have integrations with a number of different products. But the key for me is the automations, and that is my favorite part of this system. So we are in a portion of my system for the automations, and let me show you what I've done specifically for these emails that you have seen over the past few days. So I'm going to go into this. Right now it's in draft because I've just started, I'm just building this. So I know for me, I have a name that this is my SVS, so Smart Virtual Solution Lead Magnet. And it's the smart automations, and I'm telling myself that I'm delivering this. So as the document said, the trigger, something has to start this. So the start of this trigger was when you went to my site, the domain name and the page that I sent you to and said, and you provided me with your information, your name, your email address, and you clicked submit and download. So that's what this trigger is. The form was submitted. I have a tiny wait step just to make sure that everything runs smoothly in the system. There's never been a problem, but I just add that little bit of wait step. And then I send myself a note because I like instant gratification to know that you are interested. So it keeps you top of mind with me. So I want to make sure that I know that people are interested in this information is being downloaded. Then we add a segmentation tag. So I want to know on your contact record. So you provided me with your name and your email address and potentially your phone number. So now I want to be able to I want my system to tell me how I met you, where we met, or what you've done to end up on my list. So I've added a tag to your contact record that says that you've downloaded my automations. So that is a key part of this as well, because now I know how to talk to you going forward. Then you're receiving an email. So this is where you see the things that you've already received. So this is actually email number 5 in the sequence. So this first email you already received, I wrote it once and it's going out to everyone that signs up for this. So I only had to do it once. It has all of that information. And here's some key points about this. So I can still personalize it. This is a tag that says a tag for contact first name. So I don't have to write each individual email with a first name. It automatically loads in based on information that you have provided to me. So if you misspelled your own name and it's misspelled on the emails, that's probably why. The other thing is I have this user email signature. So I don't have to keep typing or copying and pasting my own email signature line with all of my links and everything. I have it in one place in the system. So I just need to have one tag that says pull from the email signature and it pulls that in for me. So it's really simple for me to create these. By the way, I created all of these emails with the help of AI, most specifically ChatGPT. So I do edits here and there, but 90% of what I'm doing, the bot wrote it for me. So don't hold it against me. This is how I make my life so much simpler so that I can still communicate with you with the relevant information and you get to see it really easily and I get to stay top of mind with you. So then we have another action step where we wait 3 days. Then you got your second email. And so entered that information. And so you started receiving that email information. So this is where I wrote it. Again, help of ChatGPT, added that user signature. And so these are automated, but again, I did write them. I am sitting here right now spending the time to create this automation to make sure that it's communicating with you over the course of a few weeks. So I waited another 3 days, then the next email happens. And if I open this one is a tiny bit different in the fact that I now have a link on here to schedule a free consultation with me. So when you click on that link, you should have seen my calendar. So you can now schedule a meeting with me. When you schedule that meeting, that leads you down a path of additional automations. You receive a confirmation email, a before we chat email, so you know a little more about me. You receive all of the reminders about the event itself. So there's even more automations that I have in my system based on what's happening and how I've built my business. Waited another 3 days, yet another email. And again, contact first name. This is talking about that segmentation. So you saw that in the tag that I put at the beginning. You also have another link. This link goes to a different page. This is my paid offer, so that if you want to know more about how to help your business, this takes you to my paid offer. And then you can actually see additional automations based on purchasing the 1 hour with me, and you get more information in that way, and you get to see more automations at work. So again, that user email signature, really simple. And yet when you are receiving these emails, they look professional. They're showing up the way that they're supposed to, and you are getting them on a regular basis. And yet this is probably 2 weeks from now, from when I'm recording this, or maybe longer, depending on how often I use this. You are now actually seeing everything that I created from the back end. You're seeing behind the curtain. What if you could do all this with your business? What would you automate? Even just reminder sequences for branded reminder sequences for scheduling links, for when people schedule a service with you. Having those reminders helps with no-shows. It keeps those at bay. I haven't had someone not show up for a meeting with me in a very long time. So what can we automate in your business to make it run more smoothly so that you can pay more attention to being in your business and working it and bringing in more leads, and you're not so bogged down in all the little tiny details that drive you nuts? What can we do for you and your business? Thanks so much for your time. I look forward to chatting with you soon.